Imagine sinking your teeth into warm pita bread, filled with tender, juicy meat, crisp vegetables, and a tantalizing swirl of creamy sauce. That's the magic of shawarma, a beloved Middle Eastern street food that's making its way into kitchens around the world. This shawarma recipe is your ticket to a taste of the Middle East, without the fuss. Get ready to impress your family and friends with a dish that's bursting with flavor and guaranteed to satisfy your cravings. Whether you're a seasoned chef or just starting your culinary journey, get ready to discover the joy of making shawarma in your own kitchen. The key to an unforgettable shawarma lies in the marinade. This flavor-packed concoction transforms simple cuts of meat into tender, juicy, and incredibly flavorful bites. For our simple yet sensational marinade, we'll be using a handful of readily available ingredients that pack a punch of flavor. Think earthy cumin, warm paprika, tangy lemon juice, and a touch of garlic for that irresistible aroma. These ingredients work in perfect harmony, creating a marinade that's both vibrant and well-balanced. Feel free to experiment with different spices, add a touch of heat with chili flakes, or incorporate fresh herbs like oregano or thyme. Ideally, let the meat soak up all those incredible flavors overnight, but even a few hours will make a noticeable difference. Trust us, the anticipation will be worth it. Before we dive into the exciting part cooking, let's gather our shawarma essentials. For the star of the show, the meat, you can choose from tender chicken thighs, flavorful lamb, or even a combination of both. If you're feeling adventurous, thinly sliced beef steaks also work a treat. Next up, the pita bread. These soft, pliable flatbreads are essential for wrapping up all the delicious fillings. To warm them up, simply pop them in the toaster or heat them directly over a gas flame for a few seconds until they puff up slightly. Now, for the crunchy, refreshing elements that add a delightful contrast in texture and flavor. Thinly sliced onions, juicy tomatoes, crisp lettuce, and tangy pickles are all excellent choices. Feel free to get creative and add your favorite vegetables. And of course, no shawarma is complete without a drizzle of creamy sauce. Now that we have our ingredients prepped and ready, it's time to create the flavor magic, the marinade. Grab a large bowl and add your chosen spices. Cumin, paprika, turmeric, a pinch of cayenne pepper, and a generous grind of black pepper. Then add in minced garlic, a good squeeze of lemon juice, a drizzle of olive oil, and a pinch of salt. Give everything a good mix until the spices are evenly distributed and the mixture forms a thick paste. Now, add your chosen meat to the bowl and using your hands, massage the marinade into the meat, ensuring every piece is coated evenly. Cover the bowl with cling film and pop it in the fridge to marinate. Ideally, leave it overnight or for at least 4 hours to allow the meat to soak up all those incredible flavors. While the meat is marinating, you can prepare your other ingredients. Slice your vegetables, make your tahini sauce, and warm up your pita bread. It's time to fire up the grill and cook up a storm. The beauty of shawarma lies in its versatility. You can cook the meat on a grill pan, a barbecue, or even in a regular frying pan. The key is to achieve that perfect char and slightly crispy texture on the outside while keeping the meat juicy and tender on the inside. If you're using a grill pan or barbecue, heat it over medium-high heat until it's nice and hot. Carefully place the marinated meat on the hot grill, ensuring not to overcrowd the pan. Cook the meat for about 4 to 5 minutes per side or until it's cooked through and slightly charred on the outside. Once the meat is cooked, remove it from the heat and let it rest for a few minutes. While the meat is resting, you can start warming up your pita bread and prepping your other ingredients. Now for the best part, assembling your dream shawarma. This is where you get to unleash your creativity and customize your shawarma with your favorite fillings and sauces. Grab a warm pita bread and spread a generous dollop of that creamy, tangy tahini sauce all over it. Then, layer on a generous portion of the sliced cooked meat, followed by your choice of crunchy vegetables, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, pickles, and a sprinkle of fresh herbs for an extra burst of flavor. Feel free to experiment with different sauces and toppings to create your ultimate shawarma masterpiece. Once you're happy with your creation, wrap the pita bread tightly around the fillings, tucking in the sides to create a cone-like shape. Congratulations! You've just created a taste of the Middle East in your own kitchen. Making shawarma at home is not just about following a recipe. It's about embracing the joy of cooking, experimenting with flavors, and creating something truly delicious with your own hands. Trust us, once you experience the joy of making homemade shawarma, you'll never look back.